This is KITV4 News at 6.
For the second year in a row, the hopes of a group banking on a federal program to save the historic ship, the Falls of Clyde, were dashed. KITV4's Catherine Cruz explains this time Congress cut the funding for Save America's Treasures with no plan to restore the preservation program.
The Falls of Clyde will turn 134 years old in December, but this month efforts are rallying around her preservation, kicking off on the eve of Independence Day festivities at the harbor.
An overhaul for the Falls of Clyde is way overdue. The last time the ship was in dry dock was more than 20 years ago.
The Friends of the Falls of Clyde secured $350,000 from the Robert J. Pfeiffer Foundation, but the loss of a key pool of federal money they'd planned to tap for $500,000 is a setback. Board members say they're resolved to push on.
It is going to take time and money's tight, but it needs to be done. It's a part of our history, and if we don't, then she'll be gone.
The National Park Service is loaning one of its preservation experts to begin a critical internal survey next week to see what has to be done to make the ship seaworthy. The Falls of Clyde is believed to be one of the first sailing cargo ships converted to a tanker. It's thought the tanks are why the sailing ship has lasted as long as she has.
A whole bunch of us are going to crawl into the tanks and take pictures and be able to see exactly, section by section what actually needs to be done.
There are some fears the ship could sink on the way to dry dock.
We're not giving up on her, and like I said, she's a strong old girl, so she's not giving up on herself, so we'll work together and make it happen.
Tuesday, about 100 volunteers will be scouring the harbor starting from Pier 4 down to near Kehi Lagoon. It's the first harbor cleanup prior to the 4th.
The importance of this harbor is just incredible. We're a state made up by islands, and the harbor is our lifeline to all of that.
The harbor and her ship's history front and center this month.
Now, the Friends Group needs volunteer help this month during the survey. They also need money. The Falls of Clyde may need multiple visits to dry dock. The price tag, about $3 to $5 million. A tall order for a tall ship. Paula?
All right, thanks, Catherine.